Hi, Annette. Welcome back to Appleseed Puzzles. Let's do a week's worth of connections today. I'm in the Connections archive on the New York Times Games website. These gray squares indicate connections puzzles that I have not yet done. So let's do a week's worth. We'll do the 10th through the 16th in this session. Let's see how it goes. August 10th. All these puzzles created by Winaloo. We have 16 words in a grid, and we need to sort them into 4 groups of 4 words each. So we need to find connections that help us make four categories, with each category containing 4 words. Our words today are pulp, biopic, fan, calcium, pull, concentrate, science, group, historical, juice, collect, chemise, whey, triglyceride, weight, and cluster. All right, pulp and concentrate and juice. Are these orange juice? And lots of orange juices add calcium. Are these things you might see on an orange juice carton or container? I'm not sure about that. Let's come back to that. Biopic is a genre of film. We can have historical dramas. A science film? I'm not sure about that. What about fan? To fan the flames, to incite, to be a fan of something, to be fond of it. I don't know about that. Calcium is a mineral, or I don't know that. Pull and sway can be terms for influence. Your argument carries a lot of weight. Oh, I feel like there's just one more. Juice. Juice can be influence. Okay, I like these going together as synonyms for influence. Yes. Okay, that takes juice out of my orange juice carton idea. So then what else would pulp indicate? Pulp fiction, historical fiction, science fiction, and fan fictions. These are all genre of writings or other storytelling. There we go. To concentrate can be to amass in one sense, to collect or cluster or group things together. There we go. I think those work. Okay, what's going on here? Biopic is a biographical picture, a documentary or film based on the biography of a person. Triglyceride is something from biology. Calcium, chemise. Chemise is the French word for shirt. So I don't think it's to do with the meanings of the words. We've got bi, tri. We have bio meaning life, tri meaning 3. Calcium, I think, means chalk or something like that in Greek. Chem is... Maybe these are classes you might take, the abbreviations for classes: bio, biology, trigonometry, calculus, and chemistry. Okay, so beginning with words for classes or subjects in school. Math and science classes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give myself credit for that. All right, that was Monday's puzzle. Let's do the 11th. Oh, sorry, that was Sunday's puzzle. This is Monday's puzzle. Monday the 11th. We're going Sunday through Saturday. Our words for Monday are matter, vanilla, desert, plain, count, horse, chocolate, volume, strand, ages, weight, dump, measure, standard, maroon, and normal. Okay, chocolate and vanilla I don't think are going to go together. I don't see any other. Well, we got like plain cake or plain. There might be something there, but let's think of something else. Matter. What is the matter? What is the issue? Does it matter? Does it count? Yeah, not sure. Okay, I'm going to come back to vanilla. Desert. This is desert as in a region with low precipitation. To strand or desert, is that how you spell desert? If you strand someone or maroon them, like on a desert island? And what would be the fourth one? Standard, to dump somebody. Okay, I think this is desert, as in strand, maroon, or dump somebody, to kind of ditch them, as we used to say as kids. Abandon, there we go. Then count. The Count and chocolate made me think of Count Chocula. Do we have... I'm not sure about that. Horse. Horsepower. Horse is used in a lot of phrases. Horse sense. Come back to that. Chocolate. Volume. Do volume, weight, standard, and measure go together somehow? I'm not sure. Volume and weight might. Matter, no. Ages, is this like middle ages, middleweight boxer? Yeah, I don't know. Weight? Not sure. Measure. A measure, like a legislative measure, legislative matter. Not sure about that. Plain and vanilla can mean normal and standard, just run of the mill, no spice, no extra flavoring. Let's put those in as synonyms of each other. Ordinary, yes. To measure something, to count it, to find its weight and volume. Yeah, I'm just not sure about that. Mind over matter. Family matters. Not sure about this one. Chocolate must be part of a phrase, right? Or we don't have anything where we're taking portions of words. We have Matt, the name Matt here. AG. AG is a chemical symbol for gold. Just like the weight, the measure of a man, the weight of my conscience. But I also like, it doesn't count, it doesn't matter. It has no weight. I'm not quite sure I'm seeing this. No. One away. What if we do volume? No. Okay. All right, not getting this one. Not even purple purgatory. I've got two categories left to find, and I can't tell what they are. All I can think of for horse is horsepower. A dark horse candidate. A dark horse, dark matter, dark chocolate, and the dark ages. Okay, these are words that go with dark. Yes, a dark horse is like a surprise winner or something that has little chance of winning, I think. All right, measure, weight, count, and volume are just ways to enumerate the substance of something. Specs on consumer packaging. Okay, I'm going to give myself cover that. So two incorrect guesses there. I was one away on two. So a poor showing for that day, which was Monday. All right, here's August the 12th, which is Tuesday. We'll have better luck with this one. We have some phrases today. Bowling ball, city hall, supermarket, bowling pins, golf course, bowling alley, sponge, bowling green, decade, highway, Wall Street, fingers, Brooklyn Bridge, colander, swimming pool, and commandments. All right, commandments. There are 10 commandments in the Bible. 10 bowling pins, I think, usually. You have 10 fingers, or most people have 10 fingers on their two hands. 10 years in a decade. Okay, things, groups of 10. Okay, that goes in. Golf course and bowling green is the lawn bowling green. So golf course and bowling green are both like sports places where those games take place. Bowling alley would fit for another type of bowling. Or do we have bowling alley and supermarket, things with lanes? A highway has lanes. Brooklyn Bridge, I imagine, has lanes. Swimming pool also has lanes. I like that better. Okay, things with lanes. Let's try that. That is right. Okay, Brooklyn Bridge, I think, would have fit, but also is going to go maybe with Wall Street City Hall, Brooklyn Bridge. Is there a bowling green in New York? Maybe these are New York City landmarks. I think Bowling Green fits there. Yes. Okay, and then bowling ball, colander, sponge, and golf course, all things with holes. All right, I don't think we have any incorrect guesses there, so that one went pretty well. Now, this is Wednesday the 13th. And for Wednesday, our words are fish, chick, clip, entrance, bangle, gate, charm, passage, extract, rivet, supreme, board, go-go, quote, thrill, and struck. Fish and chick first struck me as things that might appear on a menu ticket, fish sandwich, a chicken dish, but I don't think anything else goes with that. Bangle and charm can be bits on a bracelet or some kind of jewelry. Anything else? No. To rivet, I'm riveted, I'm fascinated, I'm thrilled, I'm charmed by something, and I am struck by something. Okay, things that you might be impacted by an idea or a performance. Okay, what a way. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. I'm surprised by that. Entrance and gate might go together. Nope. Charm, I've thought about passage. Passage can be the entrance into something, a rite of passage. So I took like gate for that, but still not seeing a fourth one. Extract or extract, like vanilla extract. To extract something, to withdraw it. I don't know. Quote. There are quotation marks. I see something else that you might use quotation marks for. Or maybe it was this one. I don't know. Rivet, we got Rosie the Riveter. Rivet is a fastener. Supreme Pizza, Supreme Court. To rule supreme. No, board. A board game. Chairman of the board. Don't know what that is. Go-go, go-go boots, go-go girl, go-go dancer. A go-go personality. Boots I kind of like, but I don't see anything else that goes with that either. Quote. To quote, to cite. A clip and a quote are extracts from a larger work. To extract something, to clip from it. Okay, I like this. We need one more, and a passage of a book. All right, these are all synonyms for a short piece of a larger work. There we go, finally. Bangle. The Bangles and the Go-Go's were girl bands in the 80s. The Bangles. Fish as a group. The Dixie Chicks, they're known as the Chicks now instead of Dixie Chicks, I think. And then the Supremes, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Maybe these are girl groups. Popular music groups with their S removed. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we've got Gate. Gate and Entrance. We've got Rivet, Charm, Thrill. Yeah, struck is past tense. That's why that doesn't go together. I just don't get that one. Gate and board. Could these be things on your boarding pass at an airport? Okay, fish. What does fish go with? A school of fish. Fish and chips. Fish heads. Roly-poly fish heads. Tough one today. The gate can be the take, the income or revenue from a performance. I just like, oh, this is entrance, isn't it? It's not entrance, it's entrance. All right. Words for having an emotional impact. There we go. That's what that is. I didn't think of entrance. I thought of entrance instead of entrance. Okay, shame on me for not being flexible there. All right, these all go together. I don't know how they go together. Go fish, go gate, no. Fish sticks. We got FIGA as a stated abbreviation, but not FI or the others. STR, rucksack. All right, I give up on this one. In Purple Purgatory, where I know these are all the last category, I don't see how they go together. I think they're all going to have another word that will go with all of them, but I can't figure out what it is. Star. Starboard, starfish, Stargate, and starstruck. Okay, yeah, that was tough. I don't know if I would have gotten that even with more time. Okay, for the 14th, this is the Thursday puzzle. Let's play. Train, backpack, racket, caboose, hubbub, seat, bustle, stick, bouquet, bat, tail, cookbook, mallet, veil, nitwit, and backside. Okay, backside, tail, bustle, and, well, I was going to say these could be synonyms for your backside, but so could caboose, train even. Bustle is the rear part of those old dresses that had large things, so... yeah, so I think there are multiple ways to do that category. That will probably be one of the categories, but we'll have to get some more things off the board. So train can be like the back part of a dress as well. To train, to exercise. I don't know. Backpack. Not sure about that. Racket and mallet could be croquet gears, a gear, the stick, and a ball. Do we have a ball? I think those little hoops for croquet are called rackets. Are they wickets? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Racket, bat, mallet could be things you strike with in a game, like a cricket bat, a polo mallet, a tennis racket, and a stick, a pool stick. Things you might use to strike a ball in a game. Here we go. Hubbub is commotion, or it's hubbub. Hubbub and bustle could be synonyms for commotion. Okay, I'll come back to that. What about seat? Yeah, I'm left with seat, tail, backside, but then bustle, caboose can also go in there. Bouquet of flowers. Bouquet and a veil, things a bride might have. And train, things associated with the wedding dress. I think train is usually associated with that long wedding dress thing. Then what else would it be? No, I can't think of a fourth one. Backpack, tail. Cookbook, hubbub, backpack, and nitwit. These are rhyming compound words. Yes, there we go. Oh, nailed it. And caboose is part of a train. It's the back of a train, so it comes behind the rest, just like the bustle of a dress or the train of a dress, or seat or backside. So we're left with that category, but we don't know which one does not belong. I liked my bride idea here. Some wedding dresses might have a bustle, but I don't think most of them do. I'm not going to guess that one quite yet. We've also got cab, a kind of wine, Cabernet. A bust here, bust and cab, do they go together somehow? All right, let's try it. Things that might be part of a bridal outfit. That was it. Okay, I'm going to have to look up bustle. Maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. And then caboose, seat, tail, and backside all. Synonyms for your hindquarters. Derriere, there we go. Okay. So no incorrect guesses on that one, but that one was very tough for me. All right, Friday the 15th, we got two more. Scroll down past the ad. I really like this puzzle. Kudos to Winaloo for doing such a good job on it every day. It's always challenging and interesting. Our phrases and words today are take care of, haze, pay, peck, foot, fine, cash, thigh, breast, mac, capital, tender, grand, wing, settle, and brilliant. All right, breast, wing, and thigh, chicken parts, and chicken tenders. Okay, things you might order on a chicken menu. Here we go. Poultry cut. What is the tender? Or maybe is that the part of the breast meat? I'm not sure. All right, to foot is to pay the bill, to take care of the bill, to pay the bill and settle the bill. Okay, I think these go together. Haze can mean to harass someone as an entrance initiation ritual. What else? Mac, short for macaroni. Capital can be money or cash. Does fine have that same meaning of like pay a fine, pay a fee? Or is it a fine as in grand or brilliant or capital? Okay, I don't see how these others go together yet, but these could all mean excellent. Splendid, okay. Are these famous people? Helen Hayes, Gregory Peck, Johnny Cash, and somebody Mac. I'm not sure about that. I feel like these are names, but I can't quite think of who Mac would be. Gregory Peck and Helen Hayes are the only names I can fit that would go with that. Johnny Cash. So I don't think that's it. To Hayes. Mac. Okay, I'm going to give up on this one too. Culinary nuts. Cashew, hazel, macadamia, and pecan. I don't think I would have ever gotten that one. Okay, that was a difficult one. Here's our last one, Saturday the 16th. And maybe we'll be able to do this one without too much trouble. Our words for the 16th are tissue, work, pluck, construction, crush, crepe, cream, resolve, rolling, repairs, shellac, toilet, grit, route, upgrades, and fortitude. Pluck and fortitude can go together with resolve and grit. It's kind of determination to do something. Intrepidity, okay. To crush, to shellac. I've heard shellac in terms of lopsided baseball games. You really got a shellacking last night. A rout would have that same meaning. And cream, to overwhelmingly win a sporting contest. Trounce, okay. Crepe paper and toilet paper, construction paper, and tissue paper. Think those go together? No. Oh dear. Well, and I was thinking upgrades and repairs would go together. They do, I think, but so does construction and work. Yes. Is there rolling paper? Like for cigarettes. The rolling papers for cigarettes, okay. I think this goes with paper. Kinds of soft, lightweight paper. All right, so then construction paper would not fit there. One incorrect guess for that one. All right, so this whole week's worth of puzzles was difficult for me. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. 27 minutes for a week's worth of connections. Not bad. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.